My name is Aya Hare, and I'm the Community School Coordinator at Byrne Creek Secondary School. This is a position that I've been really fortunate to hold for the last 2.5 years. But it's really hard after meeting the families not to love them. They come with just this richness of culture and languages from all over the world. I think our last count was 67 different languages are spoken in the school. We're here as international students from different countries, and we have as well students and families that are here from all over the world in different war-torn areas or famine-stricken areas, and they've traveled many great distances to refugee camps in different countries, and they've mingled together with people from different places and struggled and really fought to get to a place where they are safe and secure. So they're here in Canada, and that's when we meet them. So I arrived and I noticed the first thing is that many of our families just are living with such extreme poverty. But many of our students were coming to school hungry. They didn't have breakfast at home. Their families were struggling to support them and feed them and put food on the table and have meals, 3 meals a day. And so students would come to school hungry. And at the time, before the community school was set up, many teachers throughout the school recognized this and were trying little things off the side of their desk. They bring bananas or granola bars or different things, trying to help the students because they really loved our students. The position that I hold was created to take that away from the teachers and have a better, more sustainable model. So the first example of that is the breakfast program. So when I arrived, we had a Cobb's bread donation, and that was it. There were no additional funding. There was nothing, no partners set up. We have community partners. We have at least 70 community partners that help support the school in many different ways now. And one of the most valued is the Sushi Foundation. It's just been so amazing to watch not only the sushi volunteers come in and help us set up our breakfast program, for example, or donate funds to have for seed money to start the program, but really just build relationships with our students. And their smiling faces when they come in. The kids, at first we were worried. I was talking with the volunteers that are coming from the Sushi Foundation, and they were worried that maybe they're high school students. It would be a little bit awkward, not sure, and many of the volunteers are older volunteers, some are retired. But in the end, that's exactly what the kids needed. They needed to know that they were cared for and loved. Oh, it always makes me tear up thinking about that. And that's how they feel. So right now, we have a breakfast program that runs, very comprehensive food program that runs 5 days a week. And also we have, so then the kids are finding that they need extra supports with maybe hygiene products or just basic things at home. So we have that. We now have all that potential to support our students for all those different foods and area needs, really because of the generous support of our community partners like the Sushi Foundation. It's not possible without it. And for that, I'm really grateful. Just personally grateful. But also, I hear from the students often, they worry that the volunteers might not come. They talk about you being there. They want to see you there. They look forward to it. And I think that's the real value. But then they also will tell me, and these are not things that everyone hears, that they're so excited about the Christmas hampers. And I know this is horrible, but the Sushi Foundation extra spoiled because many of our families, just basic needs are the things they want, like rice and flour. But I asked as an extra treat, because Christmas is the time of year for treats, for a chocolate treat. And the Sushi Foundation came through with that. And it was fantastic. Those are the things the kids were like, oh, we got chocolate, and that's just really extra important, I think, when people are struggling, for them to live with dignity and for them to have the opportunity to have special treats and things. And so I'm very grateful for those opportunities for our families.